Saint Pedro Calungsod is one of only 2 Filipino canonized saints. Like the other Filipino holy man, Saint Lorenzo Ruiz, Pedro Calungsod was a catechist. As a 14-year-old volunteer from the Visayan region of the Philippines, young Pedro went with fellow martyr Father Diego Luis de San Vitores on a Jesuit missionary journey to the Marianas Islands in the 17th century and suffered a fate worse than death. However, he embraced it with his whole heart, mind, and soul, in defense of the Catholic faith, giving the heavens a reason for glorious rejoicing. In his book Pedro Calungsod, Young Visayan Proto-Martyr, Father Catalino G. Arevalo S.J. wrote a fascinating account of Pedro Calungsod's martyrdom at the hands of 2 enraged pagan natives named Matapang and Hurao on April 2, 1672. The 2 would-be killers come to him first, so he cannot protect the priest, and throw spears and darts in his direction. Pedro dodges them, running from the attackers, but not so as to abandon the priest. A spear finally pierces his chest. He falls mortally wounded. One of the killers runs to him and splits his skill with a machete. San Vitores, seeing Pedro fall, rushes towards him. He says some words to the dying Pedro and blesses him with his crucifix. Then the Jesuit turns to Matapang and Hurao, raising the crucifix before their eyes, urging them to yield themselves even now to the Christ who died for them on the cross. A spear finds Diego Luis's breast also, and as the priest staggers, the 2 killers come nearer. He falls to the earth beside Pedro's blooded body. Then Matapang and Hurao bind the 2 bodies together, attach a large rock to their feet. They place them quickly in a bangka and row out with them to the sea. They throw the 2 steel bodies of the indefatigable Spanish missionary and his faithful catechist and lay helper into the deep waters. A challenge for today's youth: the Catholic youth ought not to be ignorant of their faith, for as St. Jerome said, ignorance of the Scripture is ignorance of Christ.